Welcome back, Fight fans. I'm Ami
Welcome
Police
back.
Funk. This is Marcus. That way.
Hey guys.
There he is. Marco2389. We're here to bring you Sunday Night Fights contender bout number 2 between OMG Pop and Von Ivan. I'd like to give a big thank you and huge shout out to our sponsors, Sega and Alienware. They are providing our prize pool for Sunday Night Fight Season 5, and it is epic. It's bigger than we've ever had before. We're giving away 5,005 for Season 5. $5,005 worth of cash and hardware. I just want to swing quickly over to the original announcement to show you guys all this great stuff that you can win. This is the grand prize. It's an Alienware 17 laptop. It's a gaming laptop, so you can play Company of Heroes 2 on the run. Go to a cafe with some serious Wi-Fi internet, and you can rock KOTOR on this thing. Nice graphics card, intense processor. This thing rocks. You can check out all the details. So that's almost a $1,500 laptop. So the winner of the whole thing takes this and $1,005 in cash money.
Yeah.
Here are the specs. You also get a peripherals pack from Alienware. It's the Tact-X mouse, the Tact-X headset, and the Tact-X keyboard. So that's the grand prize.
Neat.
Runner-up, second place, gets the peripheral pack plus $800. Not too shabby. And then the winner of this event tonight, this contender bout, is guaranteed at least fourth place, right? At least a tie for third, fourth. And so the winner of tonight's fight gets at least this prize, which is $400 in cash, plus the peripheral, plus a mouse, plus the Tact-X mouse. So that's worth about $480. So that's what they're fighting for tonight.
Yeah.
All right, so not bad, right? It's the biggest. It's like 3 times bigger than Season 4's total prize pool, and we're really excited about it. So big props to Alienware and Sega for that. Thank you very much, guys. So, Marcus, game 2. Let's move on in game. We got Pop.
I'm ready.
Shoot. Let's see. I forgot to switch my overlay. 1 second. Let me get the factions correct. Every time I tab in and tab out, it goes bonkers on me. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this right. So, Von Ivan will be playing the Russians this time, and OMG Pop will be playing the Wehrmacht. Okay, the colors will stay the same, though. All right. I think we are good. Here we go. All right, Stefenfu, thank you very much for your music. All right, here we are. In game, pause to 5. Marcus, go ahead and count us in.
Okay, let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, Jason. Oh, okay. MG Pop already picked the doctrine.
All right.
It's the Fortified Armor Doctrine.
All right. Now you go over and follow Ivan, because I'm following Pop, so we need to hear stuff about Ivan from you. But all right, yeah, Fortified Armor. That's the one that we have a strat guide by Helping Hands on our portal, KOTOR.org. Teach you how to get to that elephant. Do you think we're going to see an elephant in this? Could you imagine? That would be nice. You don't see many elephants in 1v1s.
Yeah, I really hope to see that.
All right, Ivan is a Ruski specialist. He has played those over 600 games of 1v1 auto match as Russians. So I expect a strong turnout from this game. He needs to win to even the series. This is a best of 5, and you don't want to go down 2-0. That really puts the pressure on. So this is an important game. Let's see. He brushed his first combat engineers to the fuel, and maybe he'll try that same strat as Pop used, while after he caps it, he just sits in the house and waits.
Jason, General Hell says that the scoreboard is not working.
Yes. Every tab in and tab out. All right. Thank you, General Hell. Just when I think I'm getting better at this. All right. It should be fixed now. Thank you very much for keeping track of us. Love the feedback from you guys. Love it when you let us know when something's wrong so we can fix it. So thank you.
Okay, so Ivan is going for now 4 conscripts. I mean, this it's the strategy is most comfortable about. About the last game, I'd like to point out. I think that a lot of the times people forget, even the casters forget. There is really a lot of pressure when you play tourney games like SNF, especially during contender bouts. So it's very common to do mistakes or play uh, while being anxious or stressed. So it happens to not play at 100%.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I think this is the first time that these guys have fought in a best of 5 series, you know, on the
Yeah.
grand stage. You know, at Sunday Night Fights, it's like as soon as these contender bouts are like, this is the big stage, right? This is fight night. You know, hopefully the house is packed, and you know that everybody's going to be watching you. Yeah, and definitely I'm not surprised that there might have been some first round jitters there.
Yeah, and you
from
know
the
that
players.
if you win, you get to semifinals, which means already winning about $400.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So it's a very big price compared to SNF4 or even a normal co tourney. It's
Yeah.
$400. Come on, and
Yeah,
even the
it's-
tactical mass.
It's double what all of our previous tourneys were in the history of Company of Heroes.
Yeah, I remember a lot of 1v1 tourneys with $50 prize or maybe
Yeah, or
$200
200
prize
max
overall.
shared between all the
Yeah.
players, between first, second, and third place. Okay, well, we got some house garrisons happening. Ivan did
House
stay
wars.
here. I forgot. I learned that I can turn these guys red if I want to just by turning off the player colors, but I forgot to do it. Remind me to do that. I like red better than purple, and all I have to do is turn off my team colors. When I play team games, I like to see the colors, but in 1v1s, I'd rather them all be red. All right, sorry. The fighting is continuing, and Pop is now moving over to do the same thing that Ivan did in Game 1. Let's see how many casualties he takes trying to decap this fuel.
Yeah, the only difference is that now MG Pop focused on the north side, so he was able to get the fuel point. Ivan with 5 conscripts just unlocked Molotovs, as you can see, forced the retreat on that Grand Squad on that cutoff.
Mhm.
So MG Pop could see he has Molotovs. Ivan has Molotovs. And now Ivan with Molotovs advantage, he can play much more aggressive, forcing MG Pop to leave the houses. Yeah, as you can see, he's
So-
now playing way more aggressive.
It's interesting that Pop decided not to fight these engineers and just moved down and cut off the fuel instead.
Yeah.
So he's retasked these grenadiers. So we have a little bit of a strategic change in decision making. I guess Ivan had already cut him off though, so they both used this point to cut that right fuel off in the first game. Now Ivan's coming here to defend it and recap it. And meanwhile, Pop's got grenadiers in 3 of the central houses. The only one he doesn't have is the church, and that's being garrisoned by Von Ivan and his conscripts. Marcus, what do you think of, like KOTU often gets called as a funny sort of moniker, company of houses. And we're kind of really seeing it here in the early game.
Yeah,
What
I
do you
think
think?
that-
Is it? I mean, how could this be different? Do we like it? Do we not like it? I mean, it's kind of realistic in a way. I mean, if I was one of these dudes, I'd want to be in a house instead of running around fighting.
yeah. Okay. As you can see with the last patch, we saw some improvements on how to deal with houses, and flamethrowers and mortars became a very viable counter to houses. But still, what I consider the main issue is the small arms fire of units against units in garrison. So I recently gave some tips to Peter about that. I think that damage should not be mitigated between all the squad members. These things should either be removed or damage should be increased when units shoot at garrison. Overall, I think that houses should still be very strong, but not as strong as they are now. I mean, it feels like you are in a castle and no one can touch you
Right.
when you are in house.
Okay, well, we see.
And look at
Pop-
Ivan, he might lose a squad. Yeah,
Well, Pop already lost a grenadier squad, if you'll notice. I think the one squad that was down here fighting for this point, which Ivan is now putting a fuel cache on that point. We don't often see that in SNF fights. Meanwhile, Pop is pushing back out with his trademark flamethrower half-track. Here comes the Sonderkraftfahrzeug, and let's see which his first target will be. Pop is famous for
Those
using
conscripts
this
are
unit.
going down.
Uh-oh. They do get an 18-8 in. That'll slow him down a bit.
And I don't know, as you can see, he got anti-grenades, but he still has no tier 1 nor tier 2 up. He got a doctrine. He picked the combined guards, rifle, combined arms tactics. The
Okay.
one we did to the PPSH guards, the Howitzer.
That's pretty much what we see from him exclusively as Russian. You see, when he
Yeah.
streams, that's also what he always chooses. He likes to put PPSH on all of his conscripts.
Okay, so it seems like Ivan went tier 1. But I mean, with tier 1, how is he
Well-
planning to deal with the Flame Armstrong?
Well, he usually just uses it as a stepping stone to rush T70.
Oh, okay, to rush the 70s. Okay.
Another
This conscript-
18-8 in, and these conscripts are flanking from behind. Will he be able to kill this SDKFC? Another conscript squad
Oh.
rushing in. He's taking tons of damage, but it already has a damaged engine, so they will be able to close on it. And if they can kill it, oh, look at this. Ivan loses one squad. They're completely dead. An 18-8 goes in.
You can throw it.
The Fleming half-track is still alive, burning conscripts.
Oh, bandit!
Oh, no! He gets it.
Oh,
So 2 conscript squads are lost, but he was able, with small arms fire, to destroy the abandoned vehicle. If he had not stayed in that, Pop would have surely been able to reman that that half track. But oh man, so Ivan
it's
paid
hard.
dearly, but he managed to take out that abandoned vehicle. Whoa.
okay, it's hard to say who actually won that fight because now MG Pop has another half track on the field, and Ivan lost 2 conscripts, so he lost a lot. It was a huge loss in terms of manpower. It's like 480 manpower lost.
That was violence in the center. That was really intense. Like,
Yeah.
look at the road in the center now. It's just strewn with bodies.
How many
Bodies
munitions does MG Pop have?
and a
Because he has
smoking-
big grants.
wreck. Yeah, he got the peak grant. He's got 112, so we might see an 8 more
Okay.
munis. He's bringing out a second PZG squad to complement this second half track. Where are the
Wow.
first PZGs? They're coming back from the south to try to deal with this push on the fuel. This could be a good fight. PPSH on conscripts. There's 12 of them, 11 now, against these 4 Grens. They probably don't like this fight. Has Ivan got hit the dirt already?
Yeah, you got it at right at the start. when you
All right, he
got-
should be using it here. I don't know why he's not. Okay, that nade's way too late. Should have been canceled. Ivan, meanwhile, is trying to push into the center. Let's see if we're going to get that second flame upgrade. He's waiting for 5 munis now. He must have spent some somewhere else.
Yeah, there he threw the grenade on the south house, and the T-70 is going to come shortly. But I guess, as you said, RG Pop already has the munitions for Shrek, so I don't know how
Yeah,
effective.
I wonder what. Okay, we gotta keep track of his squads and go. He just spent some more. Now he's got quite a bit. He could now upgrade the second half track if he wanted to. He hasn't chosen to yet. We're watching Wehrmacht munitions management. We want to see because surely Pop knows that T-70s are coming, right? So all right,
Yeah.
the first one's on the field. Now, how is Pop going to counter? He's got these 2 squads, and yep, there he goes. Clicks it. Bang. The squad with 4 men, they are upgrading to Shreks. They are currently in the center, capping the center VP. And that is the first line of defense. He's also got Grenadiers here, so they could afford a Faust. So he could do a Faust-Shrek combo. Von Ivan's T-70 is in the south, chasing off these harassing Grens. And let's see. He's keeping, this is very smart from Pop. He's garrisoned the central church. He's keeping the half track by his precious Shrek'd up Grens. So he has a hard point in the center. Ivan being smart and staying in the periphery. He's supporting the T-70 with conscripts, and he wants to recap his southern fuel. Meanwhile, he's being cut off on the left. Not that there's much to cut him off front. Pop has most of the left side of the map. Okay, the Grens are chased away from the south. We will have a recap of that fuel point.
Yeah, Ivan is back to 4 conscripts now. Did IMG Pop get tier 3 up? Or is still on tier 2? I mean, the tech,
he has not yet
tech of tier 2.
gone to the battle phase. And now we see the two squads that counter one another meeting for the first time. We see the conscripts. It's going to be a flame nade in on this house. The very nice micro from Pop to get out, but he's still taking close range fire from all those conscripts and loses a model. The T-70 doesn't like the look of it, and that T-70 is a very quick unit. I think one of its audio cues is "We're small, but we're fast," and so okay, looks like
there's another T-70.
The Shreks are going to give chase, but they're going to walk right into some PPSH squad, so they want to get away from this fight. This is not a fight they're going to win. They're down to 2 men, and they're very low health. It's very important that this squad is preserved. Pop wisely moves into the graveyard behind the hedgerow, and he's reinforcing from the half-track while he's fighting. Everybody's getting together here. The Russians are starting to close the circle. We've got other squad in. Oh, Ivan's really pushing hard. Lots of Fairmax units in the center. Ivan's got green cover. Grens are dying, getting that.
Lost on this T-70.
They're trying to reinforce, but are they quick enough? Okay, the conscripts have to leave. The AT nade on the half track is being repaired. Oh man, tough fight in the center. Let's see what these conscripts do.
They might be able to kill that.
Oh man, those Shrek squads at point blank range. The Shreks coming out of the church did a lot of splash damage against the conscripts. All right, second T-70 now. One's got a damaged engine. They're both focusing that squad, and they annihilate it! Or no, it's still alive! It's getting in the church! It's still in the church, now it's down! The Shrek squad has been annihilated. They are dead. One T-70 goes down. One is left. Damaged engine. He's fighting the entire Wehrmacht hardpoint, which is still 5 squads here if you consider the half-track a squad as well. But there's nothing that can really kill this T-70. Pop's got 95 munitions. He could lay in more fouls. He's just
I think he will get Shreks now because he is expecting more for T-70.
All right. Well, if he's saving to put Shreks on his other. Oh yeah, he's sort of retreating them. He doesn't want to fight with them until he can upgrade them to Shreks. Look at this, T-70 is bold. He's sitting between 2 houses garrisoned with Grens. The reinforcements are finally coming. Come on, reinforcements, get up there. Your little T-70 needs help. He's fighting the right squad though. He's working on these Panzer Grens, and they have to go home. So that's really good for the Russians. They now are going to be able to probably control the center. Let's see if Ivan will toss more flame Molotovs into these houses. Let's see how long will Pop stay. Ivan's got guards on now. It's getting really intense.
Right now.
There we go. Both houses flame. Pop's gonna have to leave. One guy's out. These other guys are double vet and very low health. Oh, it's gonna be a tough retreat for them. They're down to 1 man. And they are dead. So Ivan has success.
And the other squad goes down.
Yes, the other squad annihilated. All right, Ivan has successfully retaken the map, retaken control of the center behind his 270s. An intense fight. Man, that was good stuff. Now Pop is on the back foot big time.
Yeah, I think Pop did the mistake of standing tier 2 instead of getting a fast tier 3 once he got the advantage. I mean, I think he has plenty of fuel right now. Like 100? How much of fuel?
Pop has got. Well, he just spent some. He's what? Oh, he's all right. The first P4 is coming out. He's already gone to tier 3. The first P4 just got built, and Pop retreated everything into his base. Not exactly sure why, because he could have reinforced. I mean, look, now he's sending the squad out under strength with only 2 guys and 3 guys. Pop is rattled, man. That attack by Ivan has rattled him. Look at these squads. What are they doing out here? You know? Okay.
Now Ivan looks very strong. I mean, there was a point where I thought IMG Pop got this, but now Ivan has a big advantage and even had a better victory point control. As you can see, IMG Pop is almost had 1 VPs left. 100 VPs left.
Yeah, Pop's got 151. Von Ivan very comfortable with 495. Very nice victory point control by Von Ivan. And now these two forces are about to meet one another, and it's going to be intense. We got a T-34 to supplement this T-70.
The second one coming.
This Tier 3 armor. It's going to be an intense fight. Here we go again. They're getting back in the ring. Ding, ding, round. The next round is coming. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, that hurts to lose a squad of engineers so quick. Sorry, Pios. They got splash killed off of the treads of the P4.
Must be careful, MG-Pop, because having his big grants around while he's also micro vehicles make the big grants dance instead of using the
They
tracks.
also get splash damage off the vehicles. I've noticed that splash damage is much more intense than in KO-1. You do not want to hang out by a P4 when it takes a main round shot off of its armor. That will hurt your infantry big time. Behind it, maybe okay. In front of it, bad idea.
Now look at the Ivan flank. He wants to get that damage engine on that P4.
There he got it.
He got it. Oh, he can get that P4. He can get it out very easily with those two T-30 players.
Oh my God,
it's Shrek.
the Shrek.
2 Shreks. Come
Oh
on.
boy. That's gonna do it, folks. Captured Shrek. It was a killer in KO-1 and it's a killer in KO-2. The P4 falls. It's abandoned. Ivan can run in and capture it at insult to injury. There it is. Just as he hops in the vehicle, we have a GG thrown in from OMG Pop. Excellent stuff. All right, I'm gonna run the Allies win video. Stick around, Marcus. We'll come back and talk about this for a second. Here we go. All right, fight fans, we've seen that Katyusha song twice now. 2 victories for the Allies, the Red Army on Samosky Winter. Winter map, ice, good for Russians, right? Flanking avenues. There are more ways to flank, more avenues. So now we're going to move to the summer, and it's tough. Would you say that mobility is better or worse on summer, because no longer do you have the ice paths, but you also have no heavy snow? So
Yeah, that's a tough one. I'd say overall it's the winter version is better for Germans, but the summer one is way better for Russians, in my
Really?
opinion.
I thought winter was better for Russians because of the way they're able to flank across the ice. All right, so
Yeah.
we'll see. We don't know. We might have a difference of opinion on that. We'll let the players show us. We'll be right back with game number 3. We're moving to the summer map. So stick with us, fight bands. We'll come right back at you. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.